Welcome back to the talk. I'm here with Whitney Cockburn with the Northwest Georgia Family Crisis Center. Welcome, Whitney.
Well, thank you for having me.
It's always a pleasure. Now, what is going on this month? Because you're here to talk about...
October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. I'm with the Northwest Georgia Family Crisis Center, and we advocate on behalf of domestic violence victims in our area. We serve Murray County, Whitfield County, and Gordon County. So we're just out getting awareness and letting everyone know about domestic violence awareness.
Very good. Do you have any events coming up?
We have tons of events coming up. We just did a candlelight visual. We did a butterfly release. We have a Latino ladies event that's happening at the community center at Mount Gadsden. We have a walk in her shoes where men walk in women's high heel shoes, and that's at Dalton State. We have National Wear Purple Day in honor of domestic violence victims. Just so much. You can find more on Facebook.
Under the Northwest Georgia Family Crisis Center?
Yes, ma'am.
So something tragic happened not very long ago.
Yes, in our community, we are in mourning. We have lost a victim due to domestic violence.
And how did you bring awareness through what happened?
So randomly, it happened on the day that we had our candlelight visual. So we did touch on that. We want to share awareness that this is happening in our community. People like to kind of hide it under the rug and stuff. And what we kind of touched on in this meeting was that we're going to break the silence, and we're going to bring this to the forefront, and we're going to start talking about this and realizing that this is a problem in our community and not hiding it anymore.
Right. Now, don't you think, I guess this is more of my opinion, but it seems like in the past people did hide it more. But now, even in some political campaigns that are going on, women are speaking up more than in the past. Would you say that's true?
Yeah, I would say that we do have more of a platform. There's more freedom now with TikToks and things like that. People are realizing that what the situation that they're in is not a normal situation, and it is a DV situation. And so there are more people who are saying, oh, this is not right. What you're going through is not right, or what I'm going through is not right, and they're addressing that situation more. We have seen a huge rise since COVID the restrictions have lifted, with victims coming out, and our shelter in Whitfield County has stayed full.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So since it's been, the restrictions have been lifted.
So are there signs that you could point out that if you think maybe a loved one or someone you know, a coworker, is experiencing domestic violence, are there things to look for?
Well, there are signs. There's red flags and things like that, like controlling monetary things, like not having money or access to funds, not being able to do things with people, like your coworkers, keeping very private. But it's not normally like these crazy signs like you see in movies where he's like stalking the parking lot or calling crazy. That happens, but it's very more of, you see that the abuser tries to recluse the victim, and so you start seeing them pull away from friends and family, or causing fights between people that have never been there before and things like that. You see a lot of manipulation.
I see. So if someone were in a situation like that here locally, what could they do to get help from you guys?
We have a hotline number that is a 24-hour, 7-day-a-week number. The number is 706-278-5586. They can call that number to get resources, or if they need a shelter location or safety, they can call that number also. We really want you guys to get this message out to people so that the tragic situation that happened this week doesn't happen again. In any way that we can help, we're here to help.
That's wonderful. I love what you're doing. I used to volunteer way back when I was younger, for a period of time, and it was very fulfilling for me to be able to I guess not. It wasn't fun. It wasn't fun to take the calls and stuff, but it
Yeah.
was something that
It's
matters.
emotionally draining in general just to want to be able to help,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of times not be able to help. There's a statistic that says an abused partner will go back at least 5 times before they're either done or they're dead.
Yeah.
And so it's just like you get them out. It's kind of, I guess it's like that with any addiction, drug addiction. You get them out, you get them safe, you get them healthy, and they'll go straight back. And so we're really trying to educate
Right.
you know, that our people that they don't need to go back, and what are better ways to cope than going back to that trauma bond.
Right, because domestic violence reaches into all categories, all ages, all economic situations, and it's
Sexes.
yeah,
Yep.
true. Because
Yeah.
a man can be domestically abused as well as a woman.
Yeah, we just did Teen Maze, and the boys, we were talking to them, and we were trying to get them to connect to what we were talking about, and they were like, yeah, it's where a man hits a woman. It's where a man hits a woman. And I was like, let's take hitting out of the equation. What is it? And then they couldn't answer it. And so we had a good time being able to explain to them that men can be victims of domestic violence. They
Sure.
can be victims of stalking. They can be victims of very toxic behavior. And so it was really neat to see their eyes go, oh yeah, I didn't think about that. So
Well, Whitney, you do good work. Thank you for coming out today. And everyone else, be sure to look up all the events coming up at Northwest Georgia Family Crisis Center on Facebook.
yes, we want to see your purple. Please wear your purple. Tag us on Facebook, because the winner of the best purple will get a surprise.
Wonderful. You guys will be right back.